Go for it.
The hand signals from the middle portion of our broadcast.
From Larry.
From Larry. And
Curly. Larry. No.
No, I'm Curly. I mean, somebody actually did that to me on Facebook once. They put my picture up. What celebrity do you look like?
Right.
And I got Curly.
Curly.
Yeah, I can see that.
So, yeah.
Kind of see that. Welcome back, everybody, to our Loosey Goosey show about town. Lots of news to get through today. We got Big Daddy, we've got Leah, myself. Mandy is off today. She's having a holiday. We took a holiday last week. And everybody, it's a holiday season, so that's
well, we have lots to do. We do work too. We don't get paid for this, so. Yeah, and I was away at a retreat, and I need to work, so.
Yeah. And Big Daddy had some family issues.
Yeah, I'd like to say hi to my sister Avril, who's doing a lot better. How you doing, Avril?
Better. And we're glad to hear you are feeling better. So,
yeah, she's back home now, so that's cool.
Oh, really?
That's cool.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. So welcome back, like you say, everybody, from our hiatus last week. And, like I said, a lot of news to get to. And we're brought to you by
Max Tires.
Of course.
905-873-9... What is it?
1 week. There we go.
9255. Sorry about that, Sean. There's Sean and Rob in the office going, you forgot the goddamn number.
That's okay.
Again.
I'm his backup. We're good.
But hello, I'm only kidding around. We're always farting around anyway. That's what we do here.
It's called Loosey Goosey.
Loosey Goosey.
For a reason.
Yeah.
I know the phone number, and I like to throw curves at these two once in a while. We like to say hi to Fred's Towing as well. Easy Taxi, and the gang down there at it's like the Panama Canal at Max Tires. There's Fred's Towing, Easy Taxi, cars coming in, this, that, and the other, back and it's just that's probably the busiest spot in Georgetown because it's right downtown and there's lots going on.
And they're right across from each other too, so you kind of get that feel as well. So we're at Lee's Garage, and of course Mandy normally does a gig guide, but we're going to do it this week.
Well, she did do it. Thank you, Mandy.
Yes, thank you, Mandy.
And I hope you have a great time. And Mandy,
we're going to read it.
By the way, Mandy is our new local news director here at Halton Hills Radio. So she is the lady that reads the news.
Director now.
Yeah, director. Well, I'm a director. You can be a director.
Oh, I'm not a director. I'm a
we
producer.
own the thing, so we can just
so
call
much.
each other whatever we want. You know what I mean? But Mandy's doing a great job on local news and stuff. And of course, she's on the air in the afternoon all the time. So the gals really take over the daytime, don't they?
Pretty much.
On the radio. All right. Well, let's kick it off here. And we're brought to you by, of course, Halton's Women's Place, right?
Yes.
And with the gig
guide.
guide. What's going on at the symposium? Open 8 a.m. holiday Monday. Kids eat free. And this Sunday, what better to enjoy a family dinner? Appalachian has a wide variety through the week, from trivia Mondays to karaoke Thursdays. Wednesdays are acoustic open mic jam. And Saturday at 2 p.m., Sunday at 7 p.m. are open mic jams as well. So lots of stuff going on at the
I didn't know they
Appalachian.
were doing that there, so that's cool.
Yeah, that's great that they're doing trivia too. That's a lot of fun when you've had a few drinks.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Imagine like poking a bit of fun here and there, right?
That's right.
So the Red Harp in Acton on Sunday. Almost Cool is playing. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah,
That's
they're great.
awesome.
Great band. They I think they're the ones
2
that
p.m.
They do the Canada Day at the Glen Williams.
They've been around for a while too. They've been around since
the
early 2000s, I think.
Nice tight band. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually Katie and I worked with. Katie. I got to know. It's not Matt. I think it is.
Matt,
Something like that. For quite a while because his wife, who is a friend of ours, always came with us to the bike program.
Oh, right on. Yeah.
So excellent band. You got to go check it out if you can. I'll do this next one, the Furnace Room Brewery, Thursday, this upcoming Thursday, August the 10th, is bingo night.
Bingo.
It's $20 per person and $5 per additional card, or additional cards, so you'll have to check into exactly.
And there's
what
old
that
Joycey with her 16 bingo cards and her
dabbers.
dabbers.
I love those.
And Joyce used to drive cab at Easy Taxi. She passed away. But whenever I hear bingo, I think Joyce.
She's probably there. She's probably still there.
What a wonderful gal.
There's people that actually, that's their income.
Yeah. And she had little
I
trolls.
should see what she wins.
Oh, yeah.
I think she did, or her friends did, but little troll things I don't
Oh
know
yeah,
what
they
the-
line them all up.
and it's serious stuff, man.
Oh yeah.
My daughter-in-law, Colleen, oh my God. She gets boxes delivered like this because in this bingo, they win money. There's a few things she's involved with. I can't tell you the amount of stuff that she gets shipped to her from winning. And I'm talking not a few times.
Oh, yeah.
She's on 2 or 3 different. She gets a box of thing of cereals, and there's probably 60, 70. It's filled with like 10 different cereals. Where did you get that? I want it.
And speaking of bingo,
It's crazy.
drag bingo.
Yes, going on at Uncorked on
Yeah.
Main. Dollhouse Events present Drag Bingo. $25. Doors open at 5 p.m. and the show is at 7:30 p.m. So could be a fun event down there.
It
Might
sounds
wanna
like it would be a few.
oh yeah, especially when you got people like say tipping
Yeah.
a few back and this and that. So you're into
Great
that?
great idea
Head
for
on
a party.
down to Uncorked on Main. Like I say, that's going on. Actually, do we know what date?
Doesn't say there.
Doesn't say there what date. Well, check
Well,
their
check 'em
website
out.
or their Facebook page.
them a
Guarantee they're
call.
gonna have something going on. So, yeah, a lot of fun those events.
So the Royal Canadian Legion 197 in Acton, every Thursday it's Acton City Limits, local band from here. And summer acoustic jam, open mic, series 7 to 10 p.m. rain or shine.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
'cause
we-
if it's raining, they just go inside.
Yeah.
But, if they can, it's nice to be out back. It's a beautiful venue there.
Of course.
Yeah. The Rotary Club of Georgetown, Friday, August the 11th, free community dinner. And doors open at 5:30, dinner at 6 p.m. Knox Presbyterian Church, Georgetown. And of course, well, I'll do one more, but this is coming up, and there's so much more going on in Acton shortly. The Leathertown Festival, of course, is on, isn't it? It's coming up August
Always a great
13th.
festival.
And that's from 11 to 5 p.m. Great food, awesome entertainment, so much more. We'll be talking more about that later in the show.
Yeah.
But there's a special section for kids this year,
Yeah.
just for the kids. So it should be awesome.
Kid zone. Gonna have a kid zone this year. So.
Of course, now we're going to talk about the food bank as we always do. Georgetown and Acton, both the bread basket and the food share, as usual.
Yeah.
It actually, I was seeing things come up in Toronto that. Anyways,
disturbing.
the things that are going on right now, food-wise for people, is just brutal.
It's disturbing.
It is very disturbing. So please, as we've discussed before, when you go in, even if you can buy one box of craft dinner,
Yep.
even the no name, doesn't matter, and put it in one of those carts or the bins, whatever they have. If you want to, I highly suggest, unless you can, of course, buy a lot more, but purchase one of the pre-made bags up, because what they do is make those bags up that actually have what is required right
Yeah.
now, what they're missing the most of, which is everything, but things that are necessities for people. So please, 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 and if you don't have time to worry about that, you can donate cash. Go onto the bread basket online, I'm sure, or Acton Food Share. There are all different places that you can go online, reach out and donate. I think that's really critical right now, more than it's ever been.
Well, the economy stinks right now. It's terrible. The food prices are ridiculous. So,
Everything price is ridiculous. It's just gotten so out of hand, and it's tough for everybody. We got a lot of families that are in need. So you want to help your community. That's a really good way of doing it.
Yeah.
And finally, we are brought to you by, of course, we talked about this at the top of the gig guide, Halton Women's Place. And if you or anyone you know needs help getting rid of a difficult situation, crisis lines are open 24/7, including the holidays. The Milton Halton Hills line is 905-878-8555. And whether it's a trusted friend, a family member, co-worker, Halton Women's Place is where you need to reach out, because you know you're not alone. And that phone number again is 905-878-8555.
And even if you're feeling a little squeamish about it, sometimes even in these situations, the pride kicks in or whatever it is, and you don't want to call because worst comes to worst. If you've got someone that's close to you, let them know and let somebody else help and guide you through to that position to reach out to them and get the help that you need. Don't no matter what it is, don't be stuck in a predicament and feel you have no alternatives, because you do.
You do, absolutely. So,
Yeah.
and we want to thank Mandy for that. Setting all that up, the gig guide. Thanks, Mandy. Hope you're having a good time. And this portion of the show is brought to you by our good friends at White Owl Legal. If you're having a situation with small claims court, whatever, landlord-tenant act issues, that's what they specialize in. You can get in touch with them at whiteowl.legal or 289-839-3075. And they're located right downtown Georgetown. So, yeah.
There you go.
Now
So-
we jump into the news.
And we're going to get,
Lord, it's
and of course, the news is brought to you, as we mentioned, 905-873-9255, Max Tires. I do know the phone number. I'm not joking.
What's
So-
the amount here?
No. I had it all set up. Where did it go?
I don't know.
Well, we lost it.
There was two of the of Mandy's. So
No, there wasn't. That was the news.
Quick edit. Sorry. Quick edit.
They just look the same, that's all.
top left corner of one.
No, it got closed somehow.
So the heat hasn't been the greatest. It was nice for a day or two. Did you guys see the videos I posted for the storms that we've been getting in Innisfil?
Yeah.
Do you see those clouds?
Yeah, they're scary looking.
Oh no, they're actually the beginning of a funnel. It's like,
Really.
yeah, that's
Well-
in less than 2 weeks. That's twice now, but that's where I am.
We had a storm
an alley
down.
for
We had a
that.
storm down here. What? I was driving. I'm always driving between Acton and Georgetown when we have storms. I don't know
I'm
why.
at home, thankfully, or racing to get home from wherever I am in the area.
Yeah.
It's it's been pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. I stood outside in the rain yesterday videoing one of them with the rain going. The sky was lit up. Oh goodness, it was good. But see, I love that stuff. I'm that
Oh, yeah,
person
I-
that would get in their car and follow it.
I
Just
sat
take
in the-
my chances.
I sat in the front room, just door open, watching the light show. It
Yep.
was phenomenal. It was,
Yeah. Well, did you see the clouds that I posted?
Yeah.
Aren't they beautiful?
oh, yeah.
Those banks are both, and the last time was right through. Colleen got it from one end and over to the other, and where we were, and crazy beautiful. Everybody doesn't like it because they're afraid, obviously, but
I've noticed there's a real chemistry with the three of us coming here now. We have the.
Oh, we can banter and chat. And,
That's what I mean. Yeah.
it's, all right, we got to get
Mandy's-
rolling along here. So,
Halton Hills today.
Halton Hills today, that's the top story. Police say an Acton resident has been arrested and charged in relation to a commercial fraud. Members of the Waterloo Region Police Services General Investigations Unit commercial fraud began investigating in October 2022 after police received a report of an employee misappropriating funds from a Waterloo business. Through investigation, it was determined that the employee defrauded the business out of over $150,000, police
Wow.
said in a news release. On August the 1st, investigators arrested and charged a 54-year-old Acton man with fraud over $5,000 and possession of property obtained by crime over $5,000. The accused is scheduled to appear in court on September 11th. And no, we're not. We're not. Yeah. Yes, September 11th. Isn't that? But of course, we don't go into names here. We don't.
Well, again,
we're
you
not
gotta-
gossip.
And he's
with things like this, he's still innocent until proven guilty.
Exactly.
So, in this country, that's the law. You know.
And honestly, in that situation, you know what? Is it that important at this time, anyways, to divulge who they are?
There's a serious problem down on Steeles and
So-
Hornby.
Yeah. So, and this is from the town of Halton Hills. I believe I posted this
Yep.
the other day.
Mm-hmm.
The town of Halton Hills has filed an application for an injunction with the Ontario Superior Court of Justice to direct the operators of 8029 Hornby Road and 13265 Steeles Avenue to immediately cease all activities. At issue is the use, or the issue is that the use of property for the storage of commercial motor vehicles, warehousing, the operation of a transport terminal, and the violation of at least 7 other town bylaws and various violations of the Ontario Building Code Act. Code, sorry.
Code.
Yeah, you and oh my goodness.
Oh, that
You see
place
my-
looks
when-
disgusting when you drive by.
But
it.
when I
It's-
posted it, there's like so many local comments on our page and on the Telling Cells. Like people are just, they're done. They're
Yeah.
fed up with it. So
Well, it's we have bylaws in place for a reason.
Yeah.
Really.
well,
It's
supposed to.
supposed to anyway. Yeah. All right. Our next story is from the Independent, and following an impulsive decision to purchase some lottery tickets on the way to pick up some lunch, Georgetown Patsy Bellamiso
Bellissimo.
realized
Bellissimo.
she hit the jackpot. And those are the ones that Mel plays all the time. Having won 250 grand with instant bingo multiplier, Bellissimo said she plans to manage her finances and enjoy herself. I'm going to take care of my 2 boys. This win couldn't come at a better time. And when sharing the news with her children, Bellissimo said they were so excited and said, "Really, Mom? Good for you." The 55-year-old administrator said she had been playing bingo and crossword for several years, so it is now paid off.
And
That's awesome.
Beautiful. So you can
Mandy
get
is
North
actually
now.
a friend of that lady. She used to work at Fred's Towing, as a matter of fact. So
Wow,
Oh,
cool.
okay.
Mandy knows her, and she messaged her on, you know how Mandy is. She's always doing this anyway.
Yeah, we don't see her very often
Yeah,
because she's like,
yeah. But she messaged her and said, "Boy, I just read the news story about you, and it's like, wow, man, $250,000. Congratulations."
Good for you, and good way to retire at 55. Yeah.
This is from Halton Hills Today, and we provide information from our media sources here in Georgetown and Acton. Just let you know, these are great. Check out the Independent, check out Halton Hills Today. They're both fine,
Acting Up, all
acting
those
up
ones,
as
yeah.
well. And we've got this town covered now. And Acton's famous August blowout, the Leathertown Festival, set to return next week to the downtown core. The free celebration honoring the community's history will take place August 13th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. As in previous years, attendees can expect live music, games, plenty of vendors, and guilt-free, I love the way I say this, munching, of festival foods at the event produced by the Downtown Acton Business Improvement Area. And new for 2023, and this is really cool, is a kids zone. Okay, this is really cool. Rather than spreading all the children's activities throughout, they're going to have kids music, games for them, photo ops, characters, ice cream. You gotta love ice cream.
I'm short enough. I could be a kid. I do love
Yeah,
ice cream.
well,
Maybe I could fit
you are
in,
a
just kinda
kid.
wiggle in there.
Science educator Messy Labs will also be there as well to show kids how fun it is to play with slime.
Love slime.
I like slime. The musical lineup has just been announced and includes Monty and the Crew, Transistor Radio Group,
Excellent band.
Wicked Truth,
Yep.
Even Song,
Yep.
Acton City Limits, and more. So there you go. And that's all coming up.
Lots of music. They're going to have 3 stages going.
Yeah.
It's always a great festival. We'll probably have some music going on here as well, because we always seem to get quite a few visitors on that day. But it's always a great event, and it's free, people. That's the thing. There's no admission.
No charge, no nothing. Just
So bring the kids and have some fun.
and support local.
And get slimed.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I might go check that out.
Of course. Halton Regional Police say they've concluded a lengthy investigation into an organized international stolen auto network by laying additional charges. In February, I think I remember we were doing that,
yeah.
investigators executed search warrants at locations in Burlington and Mississauga and arrested 2 men. The suspects were believed to be trafficking stolen vehicles out of a warehouse in Burlington. Vehicles were stolen from throughout the GTA and loaded onto shipping containers intended for Dubai, UAE.
Good luck seeing
Emirates.
those vehicles.
Police said at the time 2 suspects were charged and 35 vehicles. That's
Wow.
not a small number.
Oh, yeah.
Destined for overseas were recovered. So that's a
35
good
happy
thing.
car owners.
Yeah.
Here you go, sir. We found your car.
Yeah, I saw
That's a big one.
news article today. I think it was on CP24 at Windsor. They nabbed 138 cars or something like that.
Wow.
Like, worth
That's
like,
4 times.
Worth
Holy
like
crap.
$9 million. Like it was crazy. But yeah, that's been going on a lot. We've reported so many different car thefts over the last 6-8 months.
And car
type of thing.
pieces and parts.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right, on July 28th, Halton police officers responded to a citizen-initiated complaint in the area of 5 Side Road and 3rd Line As a result of the investigation, a 37-year-old Hamilton man was charged while operation of a vehicle impaired and blood alcohol concentration of 80 milligrams or more within 2 hours. Local residents are being reminded driving under the influence of drugs or alcohol is a crime in progress, and you can call 911 immediately to report a suspected driver. And being the long weekend this weekend, the Civic long weekend this weekend, they're going to be out in full force this weekend. So people, be smart. Call a cab, call Easy Taxi, and get yourself a cab.
And that includes smoking weed.
Yeah.
It's both, unfortunately, I guess, or fortunately,
Well,
however someone will look at it.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong, but the one issue I do have with it all is that there's a lot of people that are on opioids, painkillers and stuff like that. They need to have some way to be testing that as well.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're gonna do the two, you got to do the other one. It's because
they can actually affect you, I think,
even
in a
worse.
different way. But
even worse in some cases. So
if it's making them sleepy
and passing out at the wheel, or disoriented, whatever. It's not a good thing. So they've got to figure out that.
This is from Halton Hills Today. A familiar face is set to hit the field again representing Team Canada in the upcoming women's softball action. Dawn Budrug of Georgetown has been chosen to join the ranks at the Canada Cup tournament from July the 10th to the 16th in Surrey, BC, which has already happened, followed by the World Cup first stage in Italy from the 22nd to 26th. Now, the 23-year-old pitcher will also represent Canada at the 2023 Pan American Games in Santiago, Chile, this fall. And congratulations to you, young lady.
Very cool. And
we have a lot of great athletes in our area. We've got hockey players, baseball players.
So this of course has been an ongoing issue at Prospect Park.
Yes.
And there was Alex Hilson was actually tagged on this post, so I'll talk a bit about that. So August the 2nd, actually a couple of days ago, I shared this information from the town of Halton Hills. The splash pad at Prospect Park yet again is having mechanical issues, which is preventing the system from operating. Repairs are being scheduled. The splash pad will remain closed until it can be fixed. So now apparently, from what I've been reading, because Alex was tagged on it, apparently the issue they're having is computer. It's not the mechanics of the actual part.
Yeah.
It's the computer that they continue to have problems with, because people were saying they need to dig it up and they need to. So I don't know what that looks like. He's looking at it.
It's a very busy park, especially in the
summertime.
summertime.
In this heat, we've had all summer,
it's a
right?
very, very busy park.
Especially on a long weekend.
Yeah.
And this has happened every summer for I don't know how long now.
And when you're down there on the weekend, stop in and say, "Hi, Gord," and grab a hot dog.
Yeah.
Most definitely, but know that they're looking at it. They're again looking at it, but it's not a matter of digging it up unless it's just the actual computer works. But it is a computer-related problem, from what I'm understanding. So it's not because underneath the pipes are clogged or there's an issue that way. It's technology.
Yeah.
So
there's also the splash pad in Georgetown at Dominion Gardens that people can.
Well, and that's what people have been saying. It's kind of a fallback, but it's going to be very highly populated with both. But
big time.
It is what it is.
All right, we got a couple more stories here. Brampton man's facing drug trafficking charges following a recent traffic stop in the community. On the evening of July 23rd, Halton Regional Police pulled over a vehicle in the area of Queen and Eastern Avenue in Acton. A cannabis act was searched, and according to police, the following items were located in the vehicle. Whoa, I didn't even read this part. Approximately 3.8 grams of fentanyl.
Oh my God.
Man.
That's dangerous.
4.6 grams of cocaine. 2 hydromorphone
Pills.
Hydromorphone
pills. 2 functioning digital scales. Just over $1,000 in Canadian currency, and a 45-year-old Brampton man was charged with 3 counts of possession for the purpose of trafficking cocaine, hydromorphone. I've never even heard of that one. Fentanyl. He was released on an undertaking, and for investigative reasons, Halton Police don't always provide names of those charged with drug trafficking. So again, it's innocent until proven guilty. So.
But you got to figure all these terms. We didn't have those growing up. We had pot, we had our mushrooms.
Yeah.
We had very simple. They weren't cut with fentanyl
some
and
or something.
And it was pretty pure, really.
For
we
the
didn't
most
have to
part.
deal with all this stuff. So all of these chemicals now are coming out. We're learning now.
And speaking as someone who's lost a couple of dear friends to overdoses on fentanyl, It makes me angry that these people are in our community. So there you go.
I agree.
I said it.
It's hard.
Fentanyl is a very, very dangerous.
I almost lost somebody close to me a couple of years ago that was rushed to the hospital from was cut. So yeah,
Sad.
It is sad.
Another accident at Mountain View and Maple.
Yeah, that's right. July 25th, Halton Regional Police officers responded to a collision in the area of Maple Avenue and Mountain View Road in Georgetown. I actually drove by a situation, and there was a bike there, a car, and this and that and the others. And
Always an accident.
yeah, that's right.
Always alcohol.
As a result of an investigation, a 53-year-old female of Halton Hills was charged with blood alcohol concentration 80 milligrams or more within 2 hours. Local residents are reminded again that driving under the influence of drugs, as we just said, and alcohol is a crime in progress. Call 911 immediately to report a suspected impaired driver. They could take your friend's life. They could take somebody's life down the road in 5 minutes.
Could
Let's
take
get
your
them
life.
off the road. And we had a big thing go on at McDonald's there
they were
this
closed
last
for a couple
Monday.
days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and it was announced it was going to be closed. But
Yeah.
So the McDonald's location on Queen Street has been selected as the site for a national commercial shoot on Monday, July 31st.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
means it will be closed for the entire day. Of
And
course,
was.
that's passed. McDonald's Canada reached out to see if we had a restaurant that had been recently renovated to use as the site to shoot, said Tim O'Connor, who owns and operates both local McDonald's with wife Casey. Which, shout out to you, Tim. You do a great job. I love the things you do. They're very giving.
They're very helpful with the
charitable.
community, McDonald's.
They're very charitable. They always helped us when we were doing homeless
Do you know
drives.
what-
They gave us.
Do you know what I
drinks to
remember
serve.
from you and me and our lives and our history together? We've been friends for a long time. The big ice storm, and there's this little gal wandering down my
Katie and I.
driveway on River Road with coffee from McDonald's.
Caesar
and Tim
salad.
Hortons
What
and
else did we? We had
salad
Caesar
and everything
salad,
else.
and I don't know. We had
You
a bunch
see
of
what
stuff.
I mean, though? I mean, they're involved in the
They had
community.
no
Very
hydro.
much
People
so.
had no hydro, so we did whatever we could. But Tim's always been there. So, our Acton restaurant is our more recent renovation, so we're more than pleased to help out. O'Connor said the commercial will feature actors promoting a future product, but he's unsure what the item will be, as the McDonald's they're keeping it under wraps. So it'll come out, and it's
top secret.
It's for competitive purposes, obviously, because
yeah.
even though McDonald's are all working, but they're still individual franchises. So
And watch your
gotta keep
TV,
that in
folks,
mind.
because you're going to see our local McDonald's on
So,
TV soon.
He
in the
extended
commercial.
his apologies to local residents for the inconvenience of the closure. We look forward to showing off our Acton residents once the restaurant once the ad airs. He added, Acton's McDonald's will reopen, which it has, on August the 1st.
Yeah.
So it's there. Go and check it out.
How much time we got left?
We've got just about
little
5
bit.
minutes.
Yeah, well, it's got lots of time. Lucky
All right,
duck.
are you a lucky duck?
Lucky duck. Don't go into your.
You
Don't.
might be. If you find one of the town's little rubber duckies, the staff is hiding all across the municipality
Oh, that's
all
cool.
through this summer. These lucky ducks, as the town calls them, have free family swim passes attached to them.
Oh, beautiful.
That can be redeemed at the Gellert Center and the Acton Indoor Pool.
That's
So
amazing.
it's kind of like a scavenger hunt, like
They
kind
just
of.
randomly, like they used to do with stones and
Yeah.
rocks and.
Well, the
yeah,
town
that's
has fun
beautiful.
with the kids. If you notice that, they
Yeah.
do
I
little
love
things for the
that.
kids.
Oh, it's
a
a
lot of
great
stuff
idea.
for our kids.
Beautiful.
Now,
Thank you.
This is from the town of Halton Hills as well. In the matter of the Ontario Heritage Act and in the matter of the lands in the town of Halton Hills, known in the municipality as 10996 Trafalgar Road, known as St. John's Anglican Church. And notice is hereby given that the town of Halton Hills intends to designate that property under many sections and parts in the Ontario Heritage Act that you have no idea about, so why tell you?
Yeah.
Heading to the beach, but we're going to be talking about the beach report in a minute, but it's a beautiful church there, and it should be saved, and it's, I hate when, and I'm really, my heart pounds a little faster when we have a heritage building that's saved, and then there's another one, because
Because there's not many
there's
of them.
not
that
many
have
of them
been
left,
saved,
you know what I
so-
mean? And I
Actually,
think,
you'd be surprised.
you
And,
know.
if you get a chance, check out Scott Brooks with the Acton Historic Site, I think it is, on Facebook.
There's a lot of houses, residences.
There's a lot of residences.
That
but the
there
churches,
is.
Yeah,
we
there's
should
not
get
much.
Scott on here.
A lot of main municipal buildings and that type of thing, as we've seen bit by bit. But there is a lot of residences
Yeah.
that they've either listed or
Oh, yeah.
designated.
I've got a
So
few
that's-
friends here in Acton that own some of those.
Well, we used to work with
historic homes, so.
Katie and I, as you know, we're trying to work out to getting the McGibbon redone in a heritage fashion.
Right.
And we work with Pat Farley and Ted Brown and the group that do the heritage stuff. So we saw a lot of it. I was in with Pat for some of the designation meetings when they decide.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Before I
there is a lot, but
forget, happy birthday to Bretta Crossman.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
happy birthday,
birthday,
Bretta.
Bretta.
Heart. She's one of our biggest
Oh, yeah.
viewers and fans, and they're not fans, friends.
Big happy birthday.
We
Yeah.
love Bretta
She's one of our greatest
And their
supporters. Oh my
doggies.
goodness.
down there on Highway 7.
Yeah, is there something maybe we should that we could bring up about?
Well, actually, yeah, she was asking
could
me
bring
a couple of dogs. Can we put it on the telesale? She didn't know.
We can't because we don't
That's the
rehome them.
problem,
But you
you
know what?
see?
We can talk about it here though.
Yeah.
And possibly we'll put it up on the online events and information because we do know Bretta. We prefer not to do it on the telesales because you let one, then they all want to do it. And there's many people we don't know, and we don't want them to be rehomed.
Well, you're going to get
improperly.
You're going to get
So we won't do
improper
it there.
information too, scams about dogs and stuff, which happens.
So, well, it's not even that. They go to homes that aren't necessarily homes that are going to treat them well either. So
Exactly.
that's why we prefer to go through the proper channels and, as opposed to personally putting it out there on the pages. But Bretta, I believe, has a few dogs, and maybe what we'll do is we'll get the information and post it up on our pages and pin it to the top, and we'll get some information out there. So if you're looking for a dog, I believe she has a couple she has to rehome right now. Sadly enough, but it is what it is. So we'll figure that out and get that out there.
Well, we have a lot of power on the telesales. I mean, we reach a lot of people. You know. What's going on Fridays?
So Fridays, Georgetown Cruise Night. We
Right
were
on.
there. We'll be there at the end of the month.
Okay.
August 4th from 4:30 to 8:30. So it's actually tonight
Yep.
at Mold Masters Sportplex. Friday, enjoy looking at these amazing classic cars. I was in heaven myself when I was there, and I'm not even a car person, but oh my God, some of them just take you back. There's special interest cars every Friday night. Those looking to display their car can simply show up. There will be 50-50 draw each week. And a lot of this is supporting the Halton Hills Optimist Club, and it's actually helping children out with registrations for various types of things that families right now cannot afford to help or to be able to put their kids into different
Soccer,
sports
hockey,
or
baseball,
whatever art, whatever it
Yeah.
is. Every cent that is done through this event, there's nothing goes to the Optimist Club. There's nothing goes to Grammys, who are the two that are working together for this. It is 100% to those that need the money. So please go out, enjoy yourself, do a draw, and check these cars out. They're amazing.
Awesome cars.
Yeah.
Just a great and a great location too. It's so easy to get to. So.
And it's wide open. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Every Saturday, I see this every morning or every Saturday morning from August 5th, 7:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. The Acton Go Station parking lot. The Rotary Club of Acton is back for its season of its popular trunk sale. Shop for a variety of products, become a vendor for $15 cash, no reservations required, and simply show up anytime after 7 a.m. And I'll jump to this one too. Georgetown Farmers Market, August 5th, 8 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. downtown Georgetown. Shop every Saturday morning with a mix of vendors that offer farm produce, cutlery, cutlery.
Cutlery? You need that for food.
Culturally diverse food and products, handcrafted jewelry, soaps, candles, and more.
And don't forget the Acton Farmers Market as well every Thursday,
Every
which is
Thursday,
right over
yeah,
in the
Prospect Park.
Yeah.
Prospect Park, as a matter of fact.
And have a hot dog at Gord's.
And have that's
Another
two.
time you can do it.
That's two freebies there,
That's where we
Gord.
should go tonight when we're done. We'll get a hot dog at Gord's.
Oh, yeah. God,
Well,
you get me
we got
hungry
a jam
now.
going on tonight here in Lee's garage, so I'll be busy boy. But
We got
I'll go get you
the
one.
drop-in family story time happening August 5th, 10 a.m. at Halton Hills Public Library, Georgetown and Acton branches. Explore new themes each week through stories, rhymes, and songs. No registration required. Then we got the Feast of Fiber Festival up in Erin at the fairgrounds. That's for this long weekend too. The meat draw is happening at the Royal Canadian Legion as well, Acton branch. Join the local Legion crew Saturday for meat draw at 3:30 p.m., followed by Caleb Downs performing on the patio at 5 p.m. All are welcome with no membership required. There you go. And
And you got this Sunday,
Sunday,
performance by Crazy Chester. August 6th at 1 p.m. at the Royal Canadian Legion Acton branch. Let the good times roll on Sunday afternoon with Crazy Chester, a local rockabilly group that will be performing on the Acton Legion patio. All are welcome, and also no membership required.
there you go.
Great venue there.
Yeah.
It's a great venue there.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're getting a lot of stuff going. It's
There's a lot of stuff going on this
a lot of
weekend.
Stuff, a little more than what you normally,
Oh,
other
yeah,
than
no,
indoor stuff like
they're-
card games and stuff they
they're-
used to always
they're
do.
doing
But
a lot more entertainment there.
Beautiful.
You know, at the Acton Legion. So
You know, Acton really does
Beautiful.
rock. Georgetown does too, but Acton, for a small town, a lot of stuff goes on in
God,
Acton.
yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
All
the
right,
community comes
well,
together.
we've come to the end of the show. I told you we had a lot of news and stuff to talk about this week. It's dynamite. We've been brought to you by...
Max Tires, yeah. See, he's just I know, over
we
to
both
Russ.
go. You say it, and I look at him and go, "Okay, let's see."
905-873-9255. The best prices on tires anywhere. And Fred's Towing and Easy Taxi. Hello to you too as well.
Absolutely, and we want to make sure everybody has a safe holiday weekend this weekend. Please don't drink and drive. Call yourself a cab. People going to the cottage, have fun, be safe out there. For Big Daddy Russ Horton, Leah Lywood, I'm Lee Lakin. Thank you for tuning in every week. We love you guys, and catch us next week for another episode of our Loosey Goosey Show.
I have separation anxiety from my chimes, you know.
Your chimes?
My chimes. Well, there are my chimes. I'm the only one that plays
I
them.
went to use them if I needed them at a sound hole.
You want to do it?
Community is driven by community.
You navigate.
And we drive.
Hey, can I do it now?
Have a great
and I can
week.
drive now.
Ba-doing. Three Stooges. So you got to end with a. When you got to end with a, hey, why I gotta.
How's your sound?
Oh,
Well,
Clunk.
you gotta
Clunk.
don't.
Have a great week, everybody. Be safe out there, and we'll catch everybody on the B side.
listen to the radio station.
And be good, but not too good.
Or just don't get caught.
Mwah.